Want to get up, Mama? Oh, you're so cute. There's been something else going on that you guys haven't seen yet. I didn't think it was going to happen before lambing, to be honest. Get a bit of... Oh! She's not doing that great. Good morning, everyone. It is a quick trip to the barn this morning before breakfast. Yeah, these little prison break babies are coming fast and furious. We've had 3 sets of triplets, and I believe there might be something awaiting for me right now. Yeah, Mama, get up. You got some babies. Aww. Hello. Want to get up, Mama? Okay, so Chris is just going to top off these triplets from last night. I topped them off last night at 8 or 8:30. So she's going to top them off. I fed the new ones. I'm trying to feed everybody a little bit of colostrum just for insurance, just to get them up and going. So they're a nice size for little her. She's not cleaning this one off. You need to get working here. These triplets were born 2 days ago and they look really good, but Chris is just offering bottles until we get the milk machine going. This one I've been working on since Sunday, and today is the first day it refused a bottle. Cold mouth. Rigor mortis is basically setting in, so I'm afraid this one, no matter if you saw my Insta stories, you'll know that we've been trying everything to save this lamb, and it's just not turned. I thought it was turning the corner yesterday, and unfortunately it is not. But the siblings are perfect. You are a good mommy. So they'll get tagged today, and I'll make a little area for them. But this makes me sad. Alright, I'm gonna have breakfast and let Carissa do her thing. What is she doing? Lucy, come. We are over in the finishing barn on Saturday. Carissa and I weaned that second group in the December lambs, and I have them, we have them all in the drop area. We're gonna run them over the scale here, and it's much easier with 2 people, so I've got Carissa today, so we're gonna use her in the morning to do this. And we're just getting a weight on them and putting them back in their pen for now. And we're just keeping the group A over there and group B over here. I haven't decided if I'm keeping any ewe lambs out of this group, so for now we're just gonna sort them by age. So the older ones are on that side, younger ones on this side. So we're gonna get going here. No, you're not supposed to go down. Come on. Turn your head. That's it. There you go. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Yep. Good, baby. That's it. Come on, one more step. One more step. That's it. Got it? I wanted to get this one. This is a big one. Oh, it's a single, that's why. But 84.5 pounds. It's gained almost a pound a day. Dorito Cross Suffolk, born December 22nd. What's the date today? March 3rd. You did good, boy. Let's go. All right, they're all weighed up. Chris is just starting to clean up here, so I thought I'd just run over the stats here quick with you guys. Average weight on, so there's 82 in this group, but I think a couple slipped out of their pen through the manger. We got a couple wider spots that they could fit through. So I think a couple of these are reweighs off of last week. So average weaning weight of this group was 55. I'd have to see what the average weaning weight last week was. I'll tell you guys what that is in a sec. So 82 in the group, minimum was 25.5, maximum was 86. So just like my last group, I think those mins and maxes are almost identical. very happy with 55. I'm gonna just check that last group. I just wanna see the difference. Last week we had 92 in that group. Minimum was 24.5, max was 86, so very close. And the average weaning weight from that group was 57.6. So my weaning weights are definitely improving with every lambing group, which is huge. And a lot of credit goes to her because she makes sure they all get colostrum and get off to a good start, and it makes all the difference. And remember, we have quite a few bottle babies in this average weight, so I'm really pleased. I have never had an average weaning weight of almost 58 pounds. That's like unheard of for me, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of credit for that one. We're keeping the right ewes, they're producing milk really well, and we're saving some of those bottom end ones with that milk machine. So this was kind of fun to look at today. Okay, we're gonna clean up and go see if we've had any more babies. There's been a few really cool things happening on the farm. Number one, of course, is lambing, my little accidental unplanned pregnancies here. But there's been something else going on that you guys haven't seen yet. My little loft office has taken shape. They came yesterday. I didn't think it was going to happen before lambing, to be honest. So I'll show you what it looks like so far. So this is my observation window. The other one is right there. I'll go up and show you in a sec. This afternoon we are going to move this bin just over a bit. We were waiting for it to empty and the corn is almost gone. I'm hoping it'll be empty today. We're going to just move that this way, and then the stairs are going to go up that way. And here's the door and the other window. The stairs are going to go kind of parallel to the utility room there, and then there'll be a landing there, and then that's where the door will be, obviously. And then another window will be facing the other side of the barn, so kind of facing out that way. Let's go see what it looks like. So this is it. So they just kind of built around my purlins, which I'm happy about. We will insulate this. I'll get Eric, our electrician, or Jack, just depending, to wire in a few plugs. And then we'll insulate and put likely just plywood on the inside. But yeah, this is so exciting. And then I'll have to wash some windows because these look pretty dirty. But I can kind of have a coffee in the morning and look out over my sheep. Or at night when I don't really want to go in, I want to keep an eye on everything, I can do it from in here. So this is my new loft office. And legit, they did this in a day. So 2 guys came, they were here at 8, they were gone at 4, 5. Yeah, it's nice. I'm gonna put a desk in here likely, and maybe a filing cabinet or a shelf for my records and stuff like that I have in the office. I just might make this my new office. So this is pretty sweet. I love it. Anyway, that's what you guys have missed. Oh, it's like crashed.
There you go. Fasten down.
Thank you.
I wouldn't worry about that one.
Now we'll have stairs. Hopefully. I just finished tagging these lambs, so the one did die, so there's only 2 left. But that's okay. Mom's got lots of milk for 2, and they look amazing. The thing with tagging these lambs is, I will show you in a sec, but I don't know who their dads are, so I can't write in the sire. Typically with these guys, they were all put in breeding groups based on who I wanted them bred to. So these ewes were either with the Ile-de-France and Suffolk together in the same pen, or they were with Rideau, or they were with the Steel rams. So in this case, because there's a breakout, I have no idea who the dads are. So I honestly cannot keep these ones because I don't know who, I can't keep them as replacements because I don't know who their dads are. So how I have identified them is just, so if the mum is Suffolk or Suffolk Cross, I'll just say the lamb is Suffolk Cross, and then I leave the sire blank. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here's what I'm talking about here. So typically I would have the sire, let's go to life data and change this. So you can see here the sire is left blank, and that is because I don't know who the dad is. And under breed I have Rito Cross, and that's probably because the mum is a Rito Cross ewe. So I'm just going to go into pedigree, and yeah, sure enough, the ewe is, I actually don't know what genetics the mum is, but I know the dad is a Rito of the dam. So this is the lineage of the mum. So I'm just saying that this lamb is a Rito Cross lamb, if that makes sense. So that's kind of how I'm doing, but again, I'm not keeping these lambs because I'm not sure who the dads are. I could probably guess based on color, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to make the decision of not keeping any of the ones born this week or next week. So anything born basically maybe end of next week and on, I'm going to say that they probably did get caught in time. But this week and most of next week is probably part of the breakout. So that's the problem with bad gate tying. Now this is pretty exciting. We have the corn bin moved and lagged back in the floor. I kind of showed you that with Jess and Mark. Tomorrow morning we're going to fill the corn because it is empty. And they had come back and they put my second window up and my door. So that's amazing. Very excited to start looking at some office furniture from Staples, probably get a new desk. We have some old ones, but I'm like, nope, I want to start fresh and I want to treat myself a little bit and make this office actually professional looking. I've waited a long time for it, so I want it nice. I'm going to do that for myself. And other than that, I am going to let some of these lovelies out. I'm going to make a little, I'm probably going to keep these guys in their pens for now. They've only been in here, this one has not even been in for 24 hours, and those ones were just born this morning. But these guys, I'm going to open up this area maybe for them and let them kind of run around a little more freer. And I'll just keep doing that as we have more. I'll just keep building them and making a pen at this end until we make it to the water bowl. This one's so cute. Hey, you like the sun? Oh, sorry. Brought the nanny back in. Our nights this week, although it's been fairly warm the last few days, Monday for whatever reason got down to like -20. It was ridiculous. So Monday and Tuesday felt almost the coldest it's felt all winter. So I kept it in the shed for as long as I could. I'm getting it out. I did get a bit of, oh, sorry honey. So I gave it a real good scrub. Washed everything out. I really can't get this started until there's enough lambs to keep the milk fresh. So we are just bottle feeding, supplementing. The mums are giving enough milk right now, but typically on a triplet or a quad, I like to pull everything but 2 off mum. But Chris has been trying to feed bottles and they will not take them. And they're getting fed enough that they won't take it. So we're gonna keep on trying at least once or twice a day just to catch any that go backwards. Because these lambs grow so fast that we're gonna find out pretty quick. If they all of a sudden latch onto a bottle, then we know we're gonna have to pull. So I have this ready to go. We're starting out, we started right out of the gate with 3 out of 4 ewes having triplets. So I have a funny feeling we're gonna have a lot of multiples in this group. I'm really hoping the nights are gonna be a bit warmer. This machine cannot freeze. It is insulated, so it should be okay, and we do have a light bulb in there that I should replace. I did induce that ewe that was walking really slowly. She's got a full udder. She's dropped, so the lambs are close. But basically now, if these ewes look like they're gonna go down with preg tox and they're full term, I'm not waiting. I am going to induce with Dex the first day I see them kind of slowing up and looking pretty sad. Just, I want to get these lambs out of them and give these ewes a fighting chance, because once they go down, my track record is not good for getting them back up. And we're doing literally everything we can in their feed to make sure they don't go down with preg tox, but I don't know what's going on. I wonder if they're just maybe a little bit overweight, some of them, but these ones look nice and they do not look over conditioned, so I'm learning. Hey, Mama. Well, so she's moved herself to the corner. So I gave her the dexamethasone yesterday at around 11 in the morning. They say it takes anywhere from 24 to 36 hours to kick in. So hopefully tomorrow or the next day we should have some babies out of her and get her feeling a little better. She's already starting to kind of remove herself from the flock, so that's either usually a sign of labor or she's sad. Hey you guys, well, it's been an interesting half an hour. A few things that have happened. Number one, a ewe that I induced 2 days ago, actually I induced her at 11 a.m. I wanted to keep track in case people wanted to know this, and of course I left my phone in the house. I induced her at 11 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So to induce a ewe, I've been using dexamethasone 5. So you have to be careful on this number. When I first was starting to buy this stuff, the first time I got it, I got dexamethasone 2, so it's just a different dose. You have to use more of it. So if you're using dexamethasone 5, what I have been recommended is a 4 milliliter dose to induce a ewe. So she lambed, and I'm so thankful because she actually did go down last night. So she's been down. I've got her up twice today. So this is I just knew in my gut, I'm like, she is going down with either preg tox or a pinched nerve. So I just knew I had to intervene. And instead of doing the whole, like, just waiting for her to lamb on her own and treating her with calcium and glucose and all the things, I'm like, no, I'm gonna give her Dex now. And this is the first time she has ate in like 2 days. Her eyes are even starting to sink in. So I'm so glad I did this when I did it. She had 3. I'll show you the 2 that are still with me. The third one just could not get a breath. It wasn't raspy, it wasn't anything. It's like it didn't even know how to take a breath. And I tried like the ear trick, the nose trick, tried all the tricks and they didn't work. But this is what we have right now. 2 really pretty brown ones. So my guess is they're Rito sired, but it would be a guess. Good mommy. See, her eyes are a little sunk in. Yeah, but it's nice to see her up. Hi guys. Mom's eating and not licking. Yeah. So it took 50 hours for this induction to work. I've had it take longer and I've had it take shorter before. If you ever want to know how to induce a ewe and you're stressed out because it's just not happening as quick as you think, I think what I read, it takes between 24 and 72 hours, and that's pretty much bang on. I am going to try to give these guys a bottle because one is looking sad. So if it doesn't take a bottle, I might have to tube it, which I don't really like doing when they're just fresh like this. I think we saved this ewe, which is good. We lost a lamb, but we saved a ewe. All right, I know I said I induced this ewe to avoid doing this, but I don't like the way she's kind of shivering right now and not looking wonderful. So I am going to treat with glycol and calcium borogluconate 23. The Preg Tox treatment that I use, I've already given her a shot of Medicam, which is a painkiller. So I'm going to give her these two things. She's drank a half a pail of water. She's ate her feed a little bit, so she's doing all the right things. But she's going into what looks like she's shivering, which could just be shock from giving birth. But I don't love the way she looks, and I don't want to go through all this and then lose the ewe after all this. I also tried to feed a bottle. I got 50 mils into the one lamb. I got nothing into the other. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. I might even try to warm it up in the sink. It's not looking great, and it's probably going to need tube, but I don't want to tube it unless it's warm. So I got my little lammy in the warm water, but it's really unresponsive, much like Noah was. I don't know if this will work or not. This is a Hail Mary, and it probably won't work, but we're going to try. I don't know. I'm just going to keep rubbing it dry with this towel. We got it in front of the heater. I don't know. As long as there's a heartbeat, though, there's a chance. It's just so weak. Yeah. There's no way I can tube this lamb until I get its body temperature up. This heartbeat just keeps... I just keep losing it. It's so faint. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. I'll keep you posted. Well, you guys, I was able to get almost a full bottle. Well, when I mean full, I mean 150 mils into my new lamb, which is good. It took her a long time. Mom is shivering, so I know it looks ridiculous, but I gave her the old Carhartt coat to warm up. I know after I gave birth, I shivered and shivered, and they gave me warm blankets, and it was like God was touching me. It was glorious. So I am giving her a jacket, even though it is warm out. We've got the curtains open. It's not freezing cold, but I just think she's not doing that great. So we're just taking care of you, aren't we? You look a little ridiculous, but not about looks, lady. And you, we gotta get going. We gotta help Mommy.